It follows a marked route for the so many lines in passing and traffic that exist in this dimension. I simply know each one and all of them, not alone of this dimension, but of all those dimensions of my plan with diverse civilizations, as here I am showing to you. See the sun? See my hand. Look at the matter and the substance. What happened with the matter and the substance on the sun and in the place? Ship Fuchsa covered with plasma. This is a sample more of handling, coordination and level with the company of the ships Fuchsa Delta and the answer of them to my movements. This ship has the particularity of being covered for a plasma called Depto, that is from Mars, is fixed powered, that is to say, the plasma that contains it maintains it fixed in a dimension. That dimension is inside that plasma, and it never leaves the same one. This ship can be managed in basic previous three dimensions: in the front, in the middle, and behind of this terrestrial binary dimension, like you see here. It can be before me, behind me, to the front up, and nothing else. Its size is variable at the visible, that is to say, it makes comfortable in view of each one. In this case, it is just as you see it. Its cover plus it can make it more small or much bigger than the own planet. Handling of energy. Here you can see an exchange of energy that is direct from the same sun to my right, that it make it. They make comfortable to me, and I make comfortable to their origin. My movements, they are coordinated to the solar power and the solar ray. So much materializes as this materializes my arms and hands and body. Then the sun appears, Proxiano, that is a solar ship that makes comfortable also to my rhythm. I also know the process and the energy, and I know its end. The purposes of this exchange are from adaptation to these energy powers, as of then to my energy power also. You here see my physical body, but in fact it is only a projection of light more. But I am aware of that I make, besides being trained for this. Ship bubble primary giant. This not alone it is a ship, but a solar bubble, as well as a solar system, a galaxy and an universe, and it is in the black space of frontier in address toward the planet Negano, that is in the side of the dark matter near Mars. You can see the space of black matter. and the ship where is contained inside the same one, what will be a continent, like to compare it, that travels with the same ship or system. This could be one more or less the diagram or drawing of that continent, so that you have an idea. I obtained this image when being transported there in the previous ship Fuchs-Adepta, inside the tubes or conduits of the black holes toward the matter of the black space. I have seen here this in parts and diverse squares, where constantly diverse types of explosions takes place, and you can be here only with solar or several bodies of them. Ship, opaque silver bubble. Inside the same black space of the dark matter, but already in another space, let us say in this case, in the space of Altamira, is where I have taken this image of this plasmatic ship that doesn't enter to this dimension or space, material, time. And to be able to make it, I have had to solidify my solar and astral bodies to transform them into solar plasmatic mind, and in that way to be able to be here, that will be me also as an opaque black point in this black space. Inside the ship, one can say that civilizations travel. People, that will be a way to say it, rather energy beings of the same constitution of the ship.
It is of making notice that only this type of ships, it can enter to the black space, which is among the material space like among the immaterial space. Everything inside the spheres of time, that in this case for the single fact that HUGO could take these images, besides being him same in the same ones. It makes that you can understand as how he could enter to that black space. In this case, so much inside as outside of the ship's bubbles, that are the only ones able to go and come for this space. We can see in this image of approaches that called splendor of the assembles of the space, that it is for where certain matter is not able to neither to enter neither to leave, and that fact is only the one that makes possible that these images, only and unpublished in the whole world, they can be a book of samples of this technology type, that in this case it is technology Krona, that is to say futurist American technology. So much the handling of the energy, like we see HUGO making here, likewise how he can agree and until to manage and to obey to the company of the ship's Fuchsas. It is a fact that marks the training to that one he was subjected, as the fact that we can see in the ship Fuchsa the covering of plasm, that it makes that this ship can enter only for the short time that has taken to be able to film these images.
Tubara, guda ura obada da bura sa bura tan du tubu, tu bura sa sanaraba aga rabu, tu buruga ada nikubura, Nikubura, nikubura kabara. Nikubura, nikubura, nikubura kabara, 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 kabara. Adu gubura, adu gubura, adu gubura kabaran sent aukara. Intongara magndara kar udum. Iti bugara na nabara ogo ogo ogo